And it wasn't a lot of female MCs at that time like it is today. So
Nope.
you had a little bit more elbow room.
Yep. It was like me, Mia X, Lil Kim, Foxy. You had
Hmm.
like Boss. You had you it was quite a few actually, but yeah, it's not flooded all over the internet.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was cool times.
It's
Being
getting
it's being
crowded
an
now.
innovator.
Yeah.
I like being an innovator.
And speaking of being an innovator, I said this before and I said it publicly. I hear your DNA in a lot of these artists, especially these
Child.
female artists nowadays.
That's why I call myself the blueprint. It's so weird too, because I didn't even realize. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Because I don't even like claiming stuff like that, but some things are just kind of like undeniable.
Come on, you
Like, you
gotta
know what I
know
mean?
that.
It's
You
like,
gotta
oh,
know
bro,
that.
you got a red car because I got a red car. You know
Because
what I'm
even though you
saying?
say it was a few female MCs, it was enough of y'all. So each one of y'all got individual attention.
Yeah,
Now it's hard to keep up with everything. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
But when you hear the music and me, my ears, I got my ears go back.
Season. Yeah, them things season.
My ears go back, so I know where. I was there at the beginning when the early Gangsta Boo. I was in the South when 666 Mafia first started moving around, and I know.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I don't think that people would like girls study me or nothing. I don't think it's like that, but I do feel like sometimes you might have a producer too or that's around and be like, yo, you need to check this out. You need to check that out. This is
Play
the
them.
cadence you need.
Yeah.
This is so.
This how you ride this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm really good at hitting pockets and stuff and riding the beat. And but then you also have some people that like the person that was a fan of Gangsta Boo.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it just depends on if they want to actually just bite my sound or just use it more as an influence in riding the pockets. But I definitely hear my cadence in quite a few females. But it's a southern thing too, though. It's just it's a southern thing. It's a southern twang. So
Mhm.
I can't take the credit for all of that, but it is definitely. I do have some baby girls out here.
You got some cheering running
I got
around
some
here.
I got some baby girls, some
And
fine
what?
baby girls too.
And on top of that, the
Beautiful
Memphis
girls.
sound. Well, let's just put it out there and say what it is. Memphis hip hop is running the game right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
ATL.
Finally.
ATL had it for a long
Jesus.
time, and Memphis has come in and completely took
My
over
little
this shit.
country ass, dusty ass, little
Yeah,
maybe
and I've been to
Memphis.
Memphis, boy. Memphis ain't no motherfucking joke.
Memphis is
But
pretty
great
ratchet.
music historically has always come out of Memphis.
Yeah, big facts.
You go back to early
Al
R&B
Green.
and country music, and
Yep.
so this is not an accident. It's in the soil out there
Yeah, it is.
in Memphis. And okay, we talked about female rappers having a little bit of your DNA,
Yeah.
but the whole Memphis sound got a lot of 666 in it,
Yeah, facts.
and so
That's
it's
really
like,
what it is too. A lot of people just they definitely got that the Paul and Juicy sound, which could be considered a DJ Squeaky sound too.
Mhm,
Shout out to my boy DJ Squeaky.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just really just Memphis influence. I don't even know where
Man,
that
y'all
come from.
influence is huge.
It's very interesting.
And
Actually.
you can hear it nowadays, and you know what I mean. That's a beautiful thing
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
for me because I was a 666 Mafia fan.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Was like back then, like when you was in the South, where were you? Like in Atlanta,
I was in
probably?
Atlanta.
Yeah, duh, you was in the A.
So I heard Tear the Club Up and all of that when it first came out. I was hearing all those records. I was actually in the club. You know what I mean? Watching the club get tore up when them type records
You
came
think
on.
Pac would have liked it?
I think he would. I think he would have been able to appreciate something from it because Pac was a hip hop head and he had his ear tuned to the streets. And he always liked what the young like.
For real.
Even though he was a young himself,
Jesus, right?
he
He
always
was.
wanted to know what we was listening to.
Really?
You know what I mean? And it
I
was a
always
lot
wanted
going
that. I
on.
wondered if he would have liked 3
I
6.
think he would. I think he would. Cause I do.
Yeah,
and I did.
exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I'm right up the street from here. It was a studio called Enterprise, and we used to work out there a lot. You know what I mean? And I was pulling up one day. I had just bought a brand new Navigator truck, and I had too many speakers to even fit in that
Damn.
motherfucker. Whomping down the street, and my favorite
That's so
record
funny.
was Sipping.
Sipping on some
Sipping
scissor.
on some syrup. And I pulled up to the studio one day, and it was a notable rapper. I'm not gonna say his name on camera. I'll tell you off camera. If you wanna know. But it was a notable rapper who looked at me and was like, man, cut that ignorant shit off. Why you playing that?
Oh.
I'm like, this shit hard. I fuck with this shit. He was like, nah, I don't fuck with that shit.
Oh.
I
would
was
love to know.
super shocked that he said it to me. And if you ever see this interview, he may know who he was. He may remember, he may not. But it really happened.
Never gon' settle. All I do is get better. All I do is get cheddar. Pulling up, blowing pressure. Outlaw forever.